and hope food and good thought as we get ready for a full slate of NFL action. 3 NFL games starting at 12 and taking us all the way into the night. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am so excited to be here today. But Fumble Sports is live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick as promised, because if Butt Fumble Sports isn't live every single day, it must not be 2023. It is so wonderful to have you guys with us. So excited to talk about fantasy football, sports betting, and everything else. Boy, did we have a really good day yesterday with our bets. If you guys follow me on the SHARPZ app, you know we hit a 9-leg parlay yesterday in the NBA, which has made life very, very nice for this Thursday. Hope you guys are having a great day. We're going to get into all of your fantasy questions, your sports betting questions, everything. So just put them in the comment section and we will get to every single one. I hope you guys do hit that follow button, and I hope you do subscribe no matter the platform, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Hope you guys hit the follow button. Hope you subscribe, and of course, hit that like button, everybody. The like button helps others know about Butt Fumble Sports, lets the algorithm promote us. Certainly appreciate that. Really quick thought, my 3 favorite Thanksgiving Day foods. Stuffing has to be number 1. D. Turner knows what I'm talking about. Thanks, D. Turner. Stuffing's number 1 for me. I'm going to go a little bit out on a limb, and I'll say that I come from an Irish family. The mashed potatoes, phenomenal. I put the mashed potatoes in my world number 2nd. And then I'll go turkey, though it can be a little dry sometimes, but not when my mom does it. That said, those are my 3 favorites. Hope you guys have all of your favorite Thanksgiving Day food ahead of you. We certainly have our favorite sport ahead of us in the NFL. Appreciate you guys being with us again. Hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. And guys, every time we hit 2,000 likes today, D. Turner, every time we hit 2,000 likes, we're going to give away a game pick today for either today or for tomorrow's action, since there aren't too many games going on today outside the NFL. So plenty to get into. Let's dive into your fantasy football questions as always. Toby asks, Charbonnet or Waddle? I'd go Waddle over Charbonnet, Toby. Wingman, trade Gibbs for Ramondre and Ayuk? No, Wingman, I would not do that deal. D. Turner made trades over the week. Singletary and Addison for Waddle, then turned Waddle into Rashad White. I don't hate the trade. I actually like what you did there, D. Turner. Nice bit of movement on your part. Great general manager effort. Ryan, who should I trade Mahomes and Chase for? I wouldn't trade them. Ryan. I think there are a lot of people who are making some really short-sighted decisions, trying to trade players that they really shouldn't, for reasons that don't make sense to me. Great. Mahomes had one bad week because of poor performance by his wide receivers. I'm not trading him now. Just Bongwater, I'd go Achan. Just Bongwater, I'd go Achan. Jacob McCabe, Mostert, Kyron, and Ridley. Who do I start? I'd start Raheem Mostert. Jacob, I'd start Raheem Mostert. Hayden, pick one. I'd go with Jalen Warren. Hayden, I'd go Jalen Warren. Cartier, I'm going to go with Kamara. Cartier, I'll go Kamara just barely. Chase, happy Thanksgiving to you. And for all of those who don't know, a very, very special happy anniversary to the Butt Fumble. It was this day. It was on Thanksgiving 2012. Mark Sanchez ran face first into his offensive lineman's butt, which created the Butt Fumble, one of the most famous moments in sports and football history, and what ultimately led to our name, the Butt Fumble, is a great moment, and I hope you guys celebrate with us as we remember the Butt Fumble. It's already been over 11 years, crazy to think, but happy anniversary to the Butt Fumble. Cam on sticks, I'd go Flowers just barely. Quasmatic, which one would I sit? I'd sit Charbonnet, Quasmatic. Thank you so much for helping me hit my live goal, guys. Let's give out a player prop bet to say thank you. We've already hit 2,000 likes, so we actually have to give out a couple picks today. Let me give out my first pick of the day. It's going to be Lions on the money line, guys. Not too much NFL action, so some of these bets may seem a little obvious, but Lions on the money line, that's going to be the first game pick we give out. As for the first player prop bet, I'm taking David Montgomery over half an anytime touchdown. That's David Montgomery. I think he finds the end zone today against a bad Packers pass defense. So over half an anytime touchdown. By the way, thanks so much for the November. Appreciate that. Thank you, D. Turner. Appreciate you so much. D. Turner's crushing it today. Vincenzo, let's get to Vincenzo. Start 3. I'd go Kyron, Pacheco, and White. Vincenzo, Kyron, Pacheco, and White. Eckler would actually be the on man out. JW, Cook, or Charbonnet. Don't like either one, but I'll lean towards Charbonnet, I think just barely. The Philly Italian Realtor, happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope you're having a great one. Is Hollywood Brown impossible to start again? Thanks, D. Turner. I don't know if he's impossible to start. I don't know if that's necessarily how I would phrase that. I think it all depends on your matchup. D. Turner, thanks so much. We're going to have to get the broom out here to clean up the confetti on the floor. Thanks so much for supporting the show the way that you do. But Philly Italian Realtor, I think that actually Hollywood Brown's okay if you don't have enough people to fill in the slot. But obviously, if you have someone better, I prefer that. Carter, I'd go Thielen over Wilson. Carter, Thielen over Wilson. Roosevelt mentality, I'd go David Montgomery. David Montgomery, Roosevelt. The Bills, thanks so much. Enjoy music, thanks so much. D. Turner, I'd go Downs. D. Turner, thanks for supporting the show. I'd go Josh Downs. Love his matchup this week. Nick, I'd go trade McCaffrey for Diggs and Gibbs. Yes, I'd be okay with it. User 266, I'd go Breece Hall over Charbonnet. Breece Hall over Charbonnet. Anonymous Gaming, start one. Very tough for me. I like almost all of them. I'll lean just slightly towards Nico Collins, I think, Anonymous Gaming. Nathan, start one. Nathan, I'm going to start... Nathan, I'll start Amari Cooper. Nathan, I'll start Amari Cooper out of that group. Angel, I'll go Kyler. Angel, I'll go Kyler. Jones Nation, I would start Pacheco and Bijan. Pacheco and Bijan just barely. Xander, is Hill playing tomorrow? I haven't heard anything that suggests he's not. Blaze, start Reed or Waddle? Great question. I'm going to lean towards Waddle, maybe just barely. Philly Mac, Purdy or Fields? I'll go with Purdy. It's very close, but I will go Purdy. Zach, start three. Kyron Williams, Montgomery, JT, and Travis Etienne. Thanks so much, Deadpool. Thanks for the good morning. Good morning to you. Zach, I'd go Kyron Williams, Montgomery, and Travis Etienne. Williams, Montgomery, and Etienne would be the three. Mason, Lockett, Addison, or Connor, start two. Mason, I'd start Lockett and Addison. Mason, Lockett, and Addison. Thanks so much for the question. Adam, do I start Njoku or Laporta? Bizarrely, I think I'd go with Njoku. If you want to go Laporta, fine, but it's not as good a matchup this week. Jackson, Goff, or Fields? I'd go Justin Fields, Jackson. Justin Fields. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you tap that screen. Let's give out another pick because we hit 4,000 likes. You guys are crushing it today. We don't have a ton of picks to give out, so we'll give them out quick, and that way you guys can cash a lot of tickets. One that I will give out right now, it was in our newsletter. Hopefully you guys signed up for our newsletter a little bit earlier today. I took Commanders and Cowboys. I'm taking that over 45.5 points. That's Commanders and Cowboys over 45.5 points. When we hit our next live goal, we will give out another player prop bet. So make sure that you guys hook us up, and we will continue to give out player prop bets throughout the show. Kyron Williams or White? I'll go Kyron Williams this week. Should I start Jake Browning at the Superflex or Keontae Mitchell or Cooks? I'd probably go Mitchell. Jones Nation, I'd go Kyler. Toby, I'd go Waddle. Toby, I'd go Waddle. Under the radar, start two. I'd go Montgomery and Mostert. I love all three under the radar, but I'd go Montgomery and Mostert, and I'd sit Henry. We need the 4-game money line over-under parlay. Majomes, we'll do the best we can to give it out today. Max Hewitt, I'd go Justin Fields. Max Hewitt, I think I'd go Fields just barely. Laporta or McBride? I'd go McBride. I'd go McBride, and yes, we do know the game starts soon. That's why we're on right now. Duh. I'm Steele. Start two. I'd go Downs and I'll go Brown. Downs and Hollywood Brown, I think. Christian, need one. I'd go Warren. Christian, I'd go Jalen Warren. Texas Tejano, do start Gibbs today. We absolutely start Gibbs. I think he's a good play. Joseph De La Cruz. Pickens, Dotson, I'd go George Pickens. Joseph, I'd go George Pickens. Food Review Central. I'm going to go Ferguson. I'll go Ferguson over Thomas. Food Review Central. Chris, Kincaid or Laporta? I'll go with Kincaid. Kincaid has the better matchup today. That's why I'm riding with him. DP379. I'll go Kincaid just barely. Very close. Under the radar. Thanks for letting us know. Thanks for saying happy Thanksgiving. And of course, yes, the anniversary of the butt fumble, everybody. So celebrating the fact that Mark Sanchez ran face first into his offensive lineman's butt, creating a fumble that turned into a touchdown and produced one of the great moments, one of the great blunders in sports history, and ultimately what led to the creation of the greatest sports media company in the history of the world, or at least on our way there, Butt Fumble Sports. B-Rob, Tony combo over 10. Xander, I'm not touching that. So you may go after it. Xander, it's not one that I'm interested in. Larkus, I'll go Schultz. Larkus, I'll go Schultz. Tyler, I'd go McBride. Tyler McBride. The Bills Mafia, great to see you. Trade Barkley and Ford for Kamara. Absolutely not. Really bad trade. Sorry to say it, but the Bills Mafia, you're giving up way too much value right now. Don't like that trade at all. In fact, I feel like whoever offered it to you isn't a good friend because they're trying to rob you. Bruce Lee, I'd go Derrick Henry. Bruce Lee, I'd go Derrick Henry over Gus Edwards. Jacob, I'm going to go Dak over Lamar. Just barely, but I'll go Dak over Lamar. We have hit 6,000 likes, so I'm going to give out another pick. Let's make this one a player prop bet because we only have so many game picks to give out. Speaking of Dak Prescott, I'm taking Dak Prescott over 1.5 passing touchdowns today, guys. Dak Prescott to throw at least 2 touchdowns today. Part of the reason why I like him in fantasy. Evan, I'd go Ford over Stevenson. Ford over Stevenson, Evan. Uriah Herb, pick 2. It'd be Mostert, and I'll go Mostert and Barkley. Mostert and Barkley, though it's close. Patrick, I'll go Kittle. Patrick, I'll go Kittle. LC, start 3. DJ Moore, Dell, Puka, Smith, Stevenson, and Kyron. LC, I'd go DJ Moore, Dell, and Kyron. Moore, Dell, Kyron Williams would be the 3. Thanks so much for the question. Larkus, pick 2. Larkus, I'd go Barkley and Kyron Williams. Barkley and Kyron Williams. Under the radar, I'd flex Henry over Kincaid. Flex Henry over Kincaid. Dallas Ogburn, Flowers, OBJ, Nico Collins, Addison, Devontae Adams, pick 2. I'm going to go Nico Collins and Flowers. It's close, but I'll go Nico Collins and Flowers. Angel, I'd go Addison over Charbonnet. Addison over Charbonnet. Max Hewitt, James Conner, Chuba Hubbard. I'll go James Conner, but I really don't love it. Brendan, Thielen or Mostert in the flex. Oh, I'd go Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert. D. Graham, I'd go Ford, and I'll go Hall. Ford and Hall, very close, though. Appreciate all you guys joining us. Hope you guys love the content. If you do, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're a part of the Butt Fumble Sports family. Thank you so much, Brian. We are so grateful for all the support that you guys show us every day. Hopefully you guys hit the follow button, and that way you never miss a show, and you are part of this growing family, this great community of sports fans that comes together every single day for sports betting advice, DFS advice, and of course, a lot of fantasy football talk. Kelton Stacks, flex spot, DK or Rachaad White or Mostert. Kelton Stacks, it's Mostert. I'm going to put this out there, guys, because I'm going to repeat myself a lot. Raheem Mostert's a great play this week. Thanks so much, Brian. There are a few of you guys who keep mentioning him. Raheem Mostert's a must start this week. So let's get that out now. Raheem Mostert is a must start this week, guys. Don't question it. He is a must start. He is a great play against the Jets. Achan's knee last week has me a bit hesitant about Achan. Only makes me like Mostert even more. Lukey Pookie, start 2. I'd start Ford and Flowers. Lukey Pookie, I'd start Ford and Flowers. MRTN, Dak or Stroud, very, very close for me. I'll lean just slightly towards Stroud, just barely. Close, but I'll go Stroud over Dak. Very close, though. Carter, Charbonnet or James Cook. Don't like either one, Carter. Wish you could find someone else. If you had to, I'd go Charbonnet, but I don't really like him. Daniel, flex Cook. Brandon Cooks, Amari or Shaheed. I'd go Amari Cooper. Mason, I'd go Robinson over Charbonnet. Brian Robinson over Charbonnet. Jalen, I'd go Purdy over Murray. iClick, I'd go Mahomes. Mahomes over Dak. Dallas Ogburn, flex 1. Dallas, I'd probably out of that group go with, I might go OBJ, Dallas. OBJ. D. Turner, thanks for the confetti, throwing some up in the air. Appreciate you so much. Deadpool, Cleveland defense or Baltimore defense. I'd go Cleveland defense. Thanks so much, D. Turner. You're crushing it today. So much confetti in the air, like we just don't care. D. Turner 96. Dobbs, Murray. I'm going to lean towards Dobbs just barely. Dobbs for me. Larkus, I'd go Ayuk. Majomes, I'd go Amari Cooper over Javonte Williams. Appreciate you guys so much. Love the support you guys are showing us. Clearly, you guys are having a great day, and I am so happy to hear it. I want to give a big thank you to all of those butt fumblers out there, whether this is your first show or whether this is your 500th. I don't think we've done that many, but For all of those that join us, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful. I am so thankful for this Butt Fumble Sports audience. You guys make this fun and you make this company possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. Zach, Ridley, Williams, or Connor. Zach, I'll go Kyron Williams just barely. Under the radar, you can ask as many as you like. You don't have to stop now. Under the radar, I go Hawkinson over Kincaid. Hawkinson over Kincaid. Jersey, I'd go Montgomery, and I'm going to lean towards Jacobs. Jersey, Montgomery, and Jacobs, though it's very close between Eckler and Jacobs. Caleb, I'd go Flowers over DK. Flowers over DK. Emmanuel Perez, I'd go Gibbs. Emmanuel Perez, I'd go Gibbs. Tristan, trade Etienne for Thielen. No. Bad idea, Tristan. Bad idea. Campbell Hewitt. I'm going to go Deontay Johnson. Campbell Hewitt, I'll go Deontay Johnson. I'd go Mostert. I'll go Kyron Williams, and I'll go Debo. Mostert, Debo, Kyron Williams. Toby, I like it. Toby, I'm okay with the trade. Trade Higgins and Kirk for Olave. I don't think so. I wouldn't do it, D. Graham. Should I trade Hawkinson and Bijan for Kincaid and Eckler? No. Ben, I wouldn't do it. Ben, I would not do the deal, I think. Horry Karras, pick 2. I'd go Ford and Collins. Horry Karras, I'd go Ford and Collins. And Ingram or Njoku, very close. I'll lean towards Ingram, very tight though. Coin flip of a play. Laporta or McBride? I'd go McBride. McBride over Laporta. Thanks so much for the question, guys. Cal Will, Tank or Ayuk? I'll go Tank Dell. AW King 2000, trade Barkley for Ayuk. I'm okay with it. Wish you could get maybe a little bit more, maybe one other player. Emmanuel Perez, I'll go Waddle. Emmanuel Perez, I'll go Waddle, just barely. I do like them both, though. In Zeit, I'll go Warren and Pacheco. In Zeit, I'd go Warren and Pacheco. Joey, Singletary, or Bijan or Jacobs, I'd go Bijan. Joey, I'd go Bijan Robinson. Luperio, great to see you today. Should I start both Gibbs and Montgomery? Yes, yes, yes. Love both running backs for Detroit today. Bandit, start 2. I'd start Kyron and Pacheco. Kyron Williams and Pacheco. Appreciate you guys being with us. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Jace, trade Waddle and Walker for Kamara? No, I wouldn't do it. It's okay if you need to upgrade a running back, but I don't love it. Campbell, is it smart to start Deontay with Pickens being out? Yes, it is. Adam, Ayuk, or Kyron at the flex? Probably going to go Kyron Williams just barely. Running back has a little bit more value than a wide receiver usually because more carries versus targets. Okay, everybody. We have hit over 10,000 likes. You guys know what that means. Every show we do, when we hit 10,000 likes, we give out one of our favorite bets of the day. We give out our SHARPZ play of the day, everybody. This is our favorite bet, regardless of the sport, the type of bet, no matter the type of play. We give out our favorite bet every day at 10,000 likes, which means we are overdue to give it out today. So let's give out our favorite bet of the day. Okay, again, it's Thanksgiving, so these may be obvious, but hopefully you can parlay some of these in, put them as legs of parlays, not just for today's action and tomorrow's Black Friday game, but also for Sunday. This is our favorite play of the week. I love this play, not surprising. Cowboys on the money line. Commanders are a bad team. Cowboys are a good team, but even more importantly, when the Cowboys have been a heavy favorite at home, they have dominated this year. Love the Cowboys. Would I take them on the cover? I'd consider it. Maybe at like minus 10.5, minus 9.5, minus 10, something like that. But don't like it at the like 13.5 that it's at now. But Cowboys on the money line. Love the play. Put it into some parlays and get yourself a lot of cashing tickets for NFL Week 12. That is our SHARPZ. That is our SHARPZ play of the day. If you guys want every bet that I make every day, regardless of the sport, regardless of the type of bet, we give out every bet every single day. So make sure you guys hit that follow button. Make sure you subscribe. And maybe most importantly, DM me on Instagram. Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. DM me on Instagram so I can hook you up with a link and a referral code so you can see every bet that I make every day, including the 9-leg parlay that we cashed last night in the NBA. Definitely something you'll want to check out. Give you good confidence for tomorrow's NBA action. Landon Wilson, pick 3. I'd go Moore, I'd go Kirk, and I'd go Bijan. Moore, Kirk, and Bijan, I think, Landon. Very close, though. Moore, Kirk, and Bijan, I think, would be the play. Appreciate all of you guys joining us. Chase, I trade Waddle for Metcalf. It's okay. It's okay. Pick 3. I'd go Evans, I'd go Adams, and I'd go Hollywood Brown. Evans, Adams, Hollywood Brown. Max Hewitt, I'd go Kareem Hunt. Max Hewitt, I'd go Kareem Hunt. Grant Carl, I'd go Kyron Williams. Grant Carl, I'd go Kyron Williams. Brody, I'd go Olave. Brody, I'd go Olave. By the way, if you guys want your question pinned, you got to be a subscriber or a contributor. Our moderators only pin people who subscribe or contribute to the show. We don't just pin everybody. So you got to contribute to the show. You got to subscribe. You got to do one of the two. That's how you get your question pinned by our moderators. Nate, Hawkinson or Kittle? I'll go Hawkinson. I'll go Barkley, and I'll go Ayuk. Hawkinson, Barkley, and Ayuk, Nate. Appreciate the question. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving. Luis, Purdy or Fields? I'll go Purdy just barely. George, pick 2. I'd go Hollywood Brown and Kyron. George, Hollywood Brown and Kyron Williams. AB, I'd go McBride. AB, I'd go McBride. Keegan, I'd go Dobbs. Keegan, I'd go Dobbs. Joe Mama, I'd go Kyron Williams. Joe Mama, I'd go Kyron Williams. Jorge Garcia, I'd go McBride. Jorge Garcia, I'd go McBride. Tyler, 4911, pick 3. I'd go Etienne, Gibbs, and Eckler. Etienne, Gibbs, and Eckler I think would be the 3 for me. Very close, though. Zach, I'd go Olave. Zach, I'd go Olave. Do you need a moderator for Twitch or not right now? iClick, it's okay for the moment. Toby, trade Waddle for Pacheco. It's okay. I like getting the running back. Yo boy Alex, pick 2. I'd go Ridley and I'd go Mitchell. Yo boy Alex, Ridley, and Mitchell. Matt Holiday, Pittman or Reed? I'm worried about Reed's injury. I understand. I would go Pittman. Pittman's got a great matchup against the Bucks, so Matt Holiday would be Pittman for me. Appreciate all of you guys supporting the show, helping me out, getting us up to our live goal or close to it. Of course, we're going to give out another pick at 15,000 likes. 15,000 likes, we'll give out another pick. Neil, should I trade Kelsey and Stroud for Keenan Allen? No. Terrible trade, Neil. Terrible trade. You're giving up a ton of value, and you're not getting enough in exchange. Pot Sticker 9, I'd go Dak. Pot Sticker 9, I'd go Dak. Aiden, start 3, I'd go Henry, Mostert, and I'm going to lean towards Montgomery. Andrew, thanks so much for subscribing, Andrew. We got to drop a pick now for Andrew. But before we do, Aiden, Ash, Henry, Mostert, Montgomery would be the 3. Sonny Dweck, start 2. Schultz, and I'd go Dobbs. Schultz and Dobbs, Sonny. Let's give out another pick to say thank you for a new subscriber joining the family. Let's give out another pick for all you guys. Let's give out a player pick, a player prop bet. Next one that I'm going to give out is going to be David Montgomery over 59.5 rushing yards. Now, I will warn you guys, this isn't what the line's set at. This is an alternative line, but I like David Montgomery getting me to 60 rushing yards. I don't know if he gets me to 65. It's close. I think he does, but I like it at over 59.5. High confidence level play. So there is another pick for you guys. Thanks so much for subscribing. Let's give out one more game pick. We have one more game pick to give out. Maybe 2 more. We'll go 49ers on the money line. 49ers on the money line. I have one more NFL game pick to give out. William Fenton, start 2. I'd start Gibbs. I'd start Gibbs and Jacobs. Gibbs and Jacobs, I think. And at wide receiver, it would be Dell and Thielen. Dell and Thielen just over Downs barely. Jorge Garcia, I'd go Fields. Jorge Garcia, Sam Howell is a terrible play today. Jorge, I'd go Fields. Jay, I'd go Njoku over Laporta. Njoku over Laporta. Majomes, will you like Ferguson for a touchdown? Yes, I do. Let's put that one up on the board. Majomes, you're kind of jumping me here, so we won't do that too many times, but I'll give it out because you asked. We won't get jumped too many times from now on, though. Jake Ferguson, over half an anytime touchdown. Got to be careful about... I read the questions without even checking them. I got to do that first. Now that Michael Thomas is out, is Shaheed a good pickup? Yo boy Alex, yes he is. Luis, start 2. I'd start Williams and White. Williams and White, Luis. RW, pick 1. I'd go Rice. RW, I'd go Rice, just barely. TJ, I'd go Demario Douglas. TJ, I'd go Demario Douglas. William Fenton, who should I put at the flex? Josh Downs. William, I'd go Josh Downs. Carson Caps, I'd go Nico Collins. Carson Caps, I'd go Nico Collins. Alessandro, I'd go Montgomery. Alessandro, I'd go Montgomery. Andu Joe, I'd go Flowers. I'd go Flowers over Evans and Dobbs. Zags, I'd go Dak. Zags, I'd go Dak. Jokers, I'm going to lean just slightly towards Reed, but the injury has me a little worried. Lucas, I'd go Mike Evans. Lucas, I'd go Mike Evans. Angel, I'd go Ferguson. Angel, I'll go Ferguson just barely over Ingram. Appreciate all of you guys being with us again. If you want every bet that I make every day and you don't want to wait for me to give them out individually, DM me on Instagram. Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. You get every bet that I make. NBA, NHL, college football and basketball, as well as the NFL. Game pick, total play, player prop bet, and all of my parlays. They're all for free. You don't have to give any money. They're not behind a paywall. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram. Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. I'll give you a link and a referral code for the SHARPZ app. You go to my profile. You see every bet that I make every single day for free. They're always available. I don't delete them. I don't hide them. They're there every day. Andrew, start Chase or Puka? I think I'd probably start Chase, believe it or not. I'd start Chase and I'd start Henry. Andrew, I'd go Chase and Henry. Thanks for the question. Connor, start one. I'd start Downs. Connor Hartman, I'd start Downs. Josh Keller, I'd go Schultz. Josh Keller, I'd go with Schultz. Luis, I'd go Pittman over Chase. Pittman over Chase. Charbonnet or Herbert for the flex. Terrible opportunity here. Justin, I don't like either one. I'll go Charbonnet just barely. Camden, I'd go Dak over Fields, and I'll go McBride. Dak and McBride. Angelo, I'd go Warren. Angelo, I'd go Jalen Warren. Rich Matthews, I'd go Ayuk. And I'd go Ayuk, and I think I'll go Olave. Ayuk and Olave, Rich Matthews. Thanks for the question. Clark, I'd go Debo. Clark, I'd go Debo. Mario Martinez, I'd go Warren. Mario Martinez, I'd go Warren. Matt, I'd go Dak over Lamar. Dak over Lamar. Lucas, I'll go Purdy barely over Fields. It's close, though. Okay, everybody. We're going to do a quick poll question, everybody, to get you guys engaged and involved in the show. Let's do a quick poll question. The poll question is going to be a little bit different on this one. The first poll question, who do you like more to cover the spread? Okay? Who do you like more to cover the spread? Here's the question that we have. Who do you like more to cover the spread? I want to make sure we're checking this right. So let me pull up Outlier before we ask this poll question. Okay, who do you like more to cover the spread? Lions minus 8.5, smiley face. Cowboys minus 13.5, crying face. Don't vote just yet. Here's our quick poll question just to have some fun right now. Who do you like to cover the spread more today? Lions minus 8.5, hit the smiley face. Cowboys minus 13.5, hit the crying face. We're going to start the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The poll is open. Who do you like to cover the spread more today? Smiley face is Lions, minus 8.5. Crying face is Cowboys, minus 13.5. Which team do you like to cover more? Which team will cover the spread? Which one do you have more confidence in? Smiley face for the Lions to cover the spread. Crying face for the Cowboys. Cowboys have been a big blowout team at home. They've definitely dominated, but the Lions have been a good cover play as well. Good question here. Smiley face for the Lions. Crying face for the Cowboys. Cowboys have made a big comeback on this. Which team do you have more confidence in covering the spread today? Lions minus 8.5, hit the smiley face. Cowboys minus 13.5, hit the crying face. Make sure you guys vote, get in on the action. Which team do you guys have more confidence in covering the spread today? Only 10 seconds left. Smiley face Lions, crying face Cowboys. Smiley face Lions, crying face Cowboys. You guys have the Lions making the cover. The Lions with the cover. I got them at minus 6.5. So I actually like that play as well. Too many Cowboy fans voting. Plugs, you still got the Lions, though, on the win. Good poll question. Appreciate you guys being with us. Thanks so much for participating in the poll question. We'll do some more throughout the show. Toby, Waddle for Pacheco. Oh, you already asked that? Sorry. Singletary, Olave, or Rice. Angelo, I'd go Rice. Angelo, I'd go Rice. Lane Junk, I'd go Hall. Lane Junk, I'd go Hall. DN, great to see you so much. DN, great to see you so much. Who should I drop for Purdy? Sam Howell. Drop Sam Howell. Bad matchup this week. Connor, I'd go Kincaid. Connor, I'd go Kincaid. Cam Newton, I'm fine going Kyler if you don't want to stack Fields and Moore. But Jones having some fun with me right now, having a good time. But Jones, I'm not going to take that, but I love it. Matt Holiday, what's up? Matt Holiday, Mostert. I'd still go Mostert. I don't care about the ankle. I'd still go Mostert. John, Mitchell or Ty Chandler, I'd go Mitchell. John, I'd go Mitchell. 69 Kevo, Detroit, Denver, or Tennessee. I'm assuming you're talking defense. I'd go Detroit. Detroit defense would be the play for me. Tito Rodriguez, Bijan Robinson. Tito Rodriguez, I'd go Bijan. User 705, I'd go Minshew. User 705, I'd go Minshew. Ryan is saying, take all the dogs today. I gotta warn you about that, guys. Thanksgiving is not a day to take underdogs. Thanksgiving is a day to take favorites, and usually favorites to cover the spread. Looking at the trends from past Thanksgivings, underdogs usually don't cover. Underdogs rarely win. So guys, you can take the underdogs if you want, but it's probably not going to cash for you. So just a warning there. Sherry, happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for being such a great follower, such a great viewer, and an outstanding moderator. Let's give it up for Sherry, everybody. Thanks so much, Sherry. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Sherry, picking 3, I'd go Rice, OBJ, and I'll go Reed. Rice, OBJ, and Reed. Trent, I'd go Cup. Trent, I'd go Cup. Thanks so much for helping us out with our live goal, guys. Danny Gilbert, I'd go Dak. Danny Gilbert, I'd go Dak. Jan, I'd go Kyron Williams. Jan, I'd go Kyron Williams. Tyler, I'll go Stroud. Tyler, I'll go Stroud. Braden, I'd go Taysom Hill. Braden, I'll go Taysom Hill, just barely. Luis, happy Thanksgiving to you. Thanks so much for being with us. I'd go Ridley. Luis, I'd go with Calvin Ridley. Thanks so much. Chris, I'd go Jacobs. Chris, I'd go Jacobs. Cam Newton, I'd go Addison. Cam Newton, I'd go Addison. Poncho, I'll go DK just barely, I think. User 733, I'd go Warren. User 733, I'll go Warren. I like them both. Wish you could start them both. MPO 13, hate Madison, hate Dylan. Don't like either one of them. Find somebody else. If you had to, go Dylan, but find someone else. Chris, I'd go McBride. Chris, I'd go McBride over Taysom Hill. Joey, I'd go DJ Moore over Cup. DJ Moore over Cup. Duffel Bag, thanks so much. Big shout out to Duffel Bag, one of our most loyal followers, one of our great viewers. Duffel Bag, you have been so supportive of the show throughout the year. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Another shout out to Rich Matthews, another incredibly loyal follower. So thankful to have Rich Matthews watching the show every day. Appreciate you a lot. Blake O'Sullivan, I'd go CJ Stroud. Blake O'Sullivan, I'd go CJ Stroud. Kareem the Beast, very loyal viewer over on YouTube. Between James Cook and Stevenson, I'd go Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson, Kareem the Beast. Daniel Pipko, love over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Not one that I bet, but might be a sneaky good play. And Daniel Pipko, here's the reason I say it. Lions are good against the run. Packers have a problem in the backfield with injuries. Might force Love to throw a little bit more. I don't love it, but it's kind of an interesting bet that given a lot of the public is on Love under 1.5 touchdowns, it actually might be a good play in terms of the odds being in your favor. That's KJ, start 2, and a flex. I'd go D-Hop, I'd go Ridley, and I'd go Waddle. D-Hop, Ridley, and Waddle. Daniel Pipko, love it. Yep, Lions give up passing touchdowns. Packers have issues in the running game. Daniel, I don't love it. Like, I'm not going to put it up on my board because it would encourage too many people to take a tough play. But Daniel, given your situation, how you're thinking about it, I actually encourage it because it's a very smart play. Kareem the Beast, always appreciate you being here. Thank you so, so much. Jorge, thank you for being a great viewer. Appreciate you. Mike, I'd go OBJ. Mike Andring, I'd go OBJ. Thanks so much for the support, Mike. Guys, we got to hand out a player prop bet for you guys. We've slowed a little bit. I need to get to work. I'm slacking on you guys. Here I am, just doing too much talking and not enough pick giving. So let's give out another pick for today's action. I will also give out picks for tomorrow's NBA and NHL. I've already done my research on those games, so because there aren't too many games going on today, we'll give out some others. Texas Tejano, I love Aubrey. Not just this week, rest of season. Aubrey is one of the great stories of the year, actually. Let's give out another player prop bet for you guys. Okay, next player prop bet. Let's go obvious, everybody. Christian McCaffrey. He's going to find the end zone over half an anytime touchdown. Now, do I have him getting 3 touchdowns like someone suggested? No, not doing that. But over half an anytime touchdown, we do love that play. Let me give out another bet for you guys. This is actually going to go back to the Cowboys. I mentioned it earlier. I like Jake Ferguson on an anytime touchdown. I also like C.D. Lamb over half an anytime touchdown. That's C.D. Lamb to get an anytime touchdown. One more for you guys to say thank you for all the support, tapping the screen, giving us gifts, all that stuff. Let's give out one more pick. I like C.D. Lamb over, or I should put it as 80 plus receiving yards. That's 80 plus receiving yards. It's what I put in our newsletter. So if you guys sign up for our free newsletter on our website, our free newsletter usually goes out every Sunday morning, but we gave out a special edition today for Thanksgiving. So I like CeeDee Lamb, 80 plus receiving yards today. I think his total is at like 90, maybe a little bit too high today, but I think you could get to like 83, 85 receiving yards. That's why I took it. So 3 picks I just gave out. CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown, CeeDee Lamb 80 plus receiving yards, Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown. Juan, you are one of my favorites. Juan, thanks so much for the support you've shown us over the last year. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, Juan, and we are so thankful for your support every day. Juan, I'd go Saquon and Pacheco. Saquon and Pacheco would be the 2 for me, Juan. Thank you so much. Really appreciate all the love you show us every day. Everett, I'd go DJ Moore. Dags, what are the locks today? Dags, you're giving me a great opportunity to give one of my warnings. Guys, Butt Fumble Sports does not give out locks. I actually hate the term locks. Why? Because that encourages you guys to believe there's such a thing as a lock. There isn't. Sports is a crazy thing. The randomness of life, the way the ball bounces. So the picks we give out are trend-based. They're based on trends, data, analytics, matchups, opponent matchups, historical trends, stats from this year, stats from past years, stats from head-to-head matchups. We give you guys stat and trend-based picks. I know there are a lot of people out there on social media who are giving out locks. They're 5 locks of the day. I don't do that. You can go to Twitter. You can go to other social media accounts. I more than encourage that. The picks I give out are based on trends, data, and analytics. It's the same as I would do if I were encouraging you guys to buy a stock. I wouldn't go, man, I like Apple because I bought an iPhone. No, you go, hey, I just looked at their quarterly report. I just looked at their production in China. I just looked at their market cap, and I see an opportunity for a buy. Same goes with sports. We look at trends, data. We look at variables and constellations, as I like to say. How variables correlate, and we try to find the best picks possible. Now, fortunately, last night, you got to see the results of that as we hit a bunch of parlays, including a 9-leg NBA parlay. What is that about? That's just us following the trends. Hopefully, the trends follow through. Sometimes they don't, but I'd rather trust a trend that's 70, 75% accurate than go after someone's gut opinion. Why? Because they're from Buffalo and thus they like Josh Allen? That's not what we do here at Butt Fumble Sports. Anyways, back to your questions. Enough spiel. Matt, I'd go Brandon Cooks. Matthew Newert. Who would I start at the flex? I'd start Mostert, and I'd start Mostert. Matthew, if you only need one, I'd start Mostert. Cayenne, choose 3. I'd go Montgomery, Kyren Williams, and Jacobs. Daniel, I'm not taking Dak on his over passing yards. I understand Washington gives up a ton of passing yards, but I'm a little bit worried that maybe it's such a blowout that maybe in like the second half, the Cowboys pull off the gas a little bit. I'm a little worried about it. Nino, I'm not taking Sam Howell on anything today. One thing you'll also hear me do, if you guys bring up a bet, I won't just run into it head first because it's out there. If there's a bet I don't like, I'm not going to touch it. I don't need to risk my money on something that doesn't appear to get me good return, so I will warn you of that. You think Kyren gets full snaps first week back? Cayenne, I do think Kyren Williams is going to get a lot of snaps. I Foley, Logan Thomas, or Taysom Hill. I'll go Taysom Hill just barely. Rob B, I'd go Nico Collins. Rob B, Nico Collins. Daniel, if I had to go with over half an interception, let me put this on the board because I actually do like this one. I would take Sam Howell over half an interception. If I had to go with either Howell or Geno Smith, I'll go Sam Howell over half an interception today. Also, start Warren or Bijan. Nino, I'd start Warren. Tyler A, thanks so much for the support. Great to see you. Thanks for being such a great butt fumbler. Tyler A, I'd go Addison. Jace Evans, I'll go Waddle. Thanks so much. Rich Matthews, thanks so much for contributing to the show, buddy. Kobe Fisher, great to see you. Kobe, I'd go Ford over Robinson. Original Nate, I'd go Downs over Cooper. Juan, thanks so much for Gus. Appreciate it. User 511, Steelers, Lions, Broncos, Titans. I might go Lions just barely. Ethan, I'll go Montgomery rest of season. I Foley, I'd go Dobbs. Rob B, I'd go D-Hop. Matthew, I would start. Should I start Pittman and Amon-Ra? Yes, I would. Cayenne, I'd start Waddle and I'd start Addison. But it's close. Uncle A, 6-point touchdowns. Goff, Kyron, or Dobbs. It's close. It's between Murray and Dobbs right now. I might lean just slightly, I think, towards Kyler Murray. It's very close, though, Uncle A. I don't like Goff. He's out. But Murray and Dobbs, I'll lean towards Murray, but it's close. Part of the reason I say that, I could see Murray getting a rushing touchdown. That's kind of what's putting me over the top, actually. It's the probability of a rushing touchdown, which has value. Would you prefer CD over yards or receptions? Daniel, I take over receiving yards. I actually take the yards over receptions. Wingman, trade Tyreek for CeeDee Lamb, Breece Hall, or Eckler? Yes, CD and Eckler, I'd do it. Herbert or Lawrence? Matthew, I'd go Lawrence. Ryan, I'd go Montgomery, and I'd go Ridley. Montgomery and Ridley. Colin, I'd go Debo. Joe Modelos, big shout out to you. Happy Thanksgiving, Joe. You have been an incredible supporter of Butt Fumble Sports. We're so thankful to you. Joe, thank you so much for being with us every day and showing us love. You're awesome, dude. Appreciate you. Start 3, I'd go, it's tough because I like Nico Collins and I like Tank Dell. So you may want to pick just one of the two. I'll lean towards Nico because I think Tank Dell doesn't have as good a week as last week. I'll go Nico Collins, but I definitely start one of the two. I'd also probably start one of the Evans or Godwin. Those are two good matchups. So Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Evans, and Godwin. I like all 4 of them. I also like Thielen. So you have 5 players right now that I really like today, making it tricky, Joe. I'll go Nico Collins, I'll go Evans, and I'll go Thielen. Tricky, but those will be the 3. Collins, Evans, and I'll go with Thielen as the 3rd. Connor, Derrick Henry, Pacheco, Montgomery, and Connor, pick 2. Connor, I'd go Henry and Montgomery. Henry and Montgomery would be the 2, Connor. Thanks for the question. Nick Prandy, I'd go Dobbs. Harry, I'd go Dobbs. Dobbs over Howell. Mason, do I start Adams or Nico? I'd start Nico Collins. Nico Collins has the better matchup. Alex, I'd go Henry, Warren, and Williams. Alex, I'd go Henry, Warren, and Williams. Ryan, I'd go Flowers. Just because the matchup. Andre TMC, appreciate you being with us. I'd go Ford. Jerome Ford would be the play for me. Appreciate all of you guys being with us. If you have not done so already, hit that follow button, everybody. Make sure you follow Butt Fumble Sports. We are live every single day across TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. By the way, Patry Eddie, thanks so much for DMing me on Instagram. Because Patry Eddie DM'd me on Instagram, he just got a referral code and a link to every bet that I make every day on the SHARPZ app. Again, SHARPZ is a social media app, so it allows me to connect my sportsbook. Every bet that I make on my sportsbook automatically aggregates to SHARPZ, so you can see every bet that I make every day. If you want to see all my bets, DM me on Instagram right now. Go over to Instagram. There should be a link in our bio that takes you there. Hit me up on Instagram. Say, hey, Butt Fumble Sports, I want those picks. We'll send you the link, the referral code, and you can see every bet that I make every day, regardless of the bet. Thanks for helping me out with my live goal. We're going to do a different kind of live goal now. We're going to have some fun, mix it up. I'll keep it low. I'll keep it to only one, but we'll see if we can have some fun. This is actually one I was really interested in. It's the autumn leaves. I don't know if we'll ever get it, but wanted to give it a try. Ram, feel comfortable starting Love? I really don't. I know your other options aren't good, but I might start Stafford actually. Jay Cardi, pick one for the flex. I'd go Collins. I'd go Nico Collins, barely over Godwin. Andrew, trade away Bijan for Metcalf. I have Kamara, Eckler. You have enough. Yep, Andrew, because you have enough depth at running back, I'm okay with the trade. Thanks so much for the question, Andrew. Mike, start 3. I'd start Moore, Collins, and I'm going to lean towards Ridley. More Collins and Ridley, Mike. Victor, I'd go Josh Downs. Victor, I'd go Josh Downs. FGI Doug, I'd go Reed. Arctic Tiger, thanks so much. I wanted to see the autumn leaves. Thank you so much, Arctic Tiger. That was awesome. Really appreciate you. Damian Skyberg, how do you feel about Sam Howell over 14.5 rushing yards? I mean, it's not one that I would bet necessarily off the cuff. Let's take a quick look at it for you. Damian Skyberg is asking for some help. He's too good a follower for me to not do it. So, Damian Skyberg, let's take a look at Sam Howell on rushing yards. Not one that I would bet, but let's look it up for you. The under's the better implied probability. This hasn't cashed against the Cowboys. It's only cashed 4 out of the last, it's cashed 6 out of the last 10 games on the under. I'm not going to take the over. I know it's 3 games in a row, but I'm not going to do it against those. Against the Cowboys, it did cash. Sorry, it's because we have it on the under. I don't like this bet, though. I wouldn't take it. If you want to go for it, fine. But you're not going to hear me endorse it, Damian. Sorry. Luis, I'd go Mitchell. Luis Mitchell's the better play. Appreciate the question. Appreciate all of you guys being with us. Let's add some more cool live goals. See what we can get here today on this Thanksgiving. Let's go Tucker the Turkey. Let's see what we can do with that. JRF, I'd go Mostert and Montgomery. I Foley, pick 2. I'd go Henry and Ford. TTV Hydra, I'd go Taysom Hill just barely. Anonymous Gaming, I'd go Warren. As the flex. Damian Skyberg, thanks so much for helping us out, getting us our turkey. Let's give out some more picks for everybody. I want to give out some more picks. Eric, I'd go Montgomery. Let's give out some more picks for everybody. Next pick I'm going to give out is going to be Jahmyr Gibbs. Thanks so much for helping me out with my live goal with the turkey. Jahmyr Gibbs over 9.5 rushing attempts. Jahmyr Gibbs over 9.5 rushing attempts is the next player prop bet that I'm giving out. Gibbs over 9.5 rushing attempts. I also like Jahmyr Gibbs over half an anytime touchdown. I do think Jahmyr Gibbs finds the end zone. So Jahmyr Gibbs over half an anytime touchdown. Next one up on the board. We've got a lot more picks to give out, so keep tapping that screen. Keep helping us out with our live goal. Derek Lane, happy Thanksgiving to you. I'd go Ferguson. Derek Lane, I'd go Ferguson. He's the better play. Appreciate you. Hope you get the win. Hugo G, I'm going to go Nico Collins and Herbert. I think it's close, though. Mainly Rob, I'd go Logan Thomas, I think. Air Sasquatch, I'll go OBJ. Matthew JF, I'd go Montgomery. Daniel, if you're going to do it at 25 plus receiving yards. Don't do the 50 plus. Little too much risk there. Jay Cardi, pick 2. I'd go Warren and I'd go Rice. Jay Cardi. Kevin, should I trade Kupp for Taylor? I'm okay with it, Kevin. Yep, I like the running back in that situation. Andrew Papp, I'd go Metcalf. 32, I'd go Metcalf. Ethan, I'd go Pacheco. Wyatt, I'd go McLaurin over James Cook. Don't like either one, but I'd go McLaurin over James Cook. Thanks so much, Joe Modello. Thanks so much for the hat and mustache. Sawyer Moore, I'd go A.J. Brown. Good idea to stack Stroud and Schultz. Texas Tejano. Yes, it is Texas Tejano. Pablito, ¿qué pasa? Pick 3. I would go Mostert, Ford, and I'm going to lean towards Bijan Robinson. Bijan, Mostert, and Ford, Pablito. Damian, I'd go Evans. Sherm, missed Sherm. We had to jump on the questions. Josh, I'd go Ford. I'd go Jerome Ford. Squalls, I'd go Downs. Jack, I'd go Pacheco. Sherm, 2358. I would go with Lockett and Kyron Williams. Thank you guys so much for helping me out with my live goal. Let's give out another pick, everybody. Let's drop another pick on you guys. I have given out all of my player prop bets. I've given out almost all of my game picks. Last game pick I have to give out, I am going to take the Seahawks to cover. I'm taking Seahawks at like plus 10.5. I think the 49ers win. I don't think the 49ers cover a double-digit lead. So I'll take the Seahawks plus 10.5 and think it's a little bit closer. Derek Lane, Nico or OBJ? I'm going to go OBJ, Derek Lane, just barely. I'll go OBJ. Very, very close, though. Don't love it, but I like OBJ's matchup against a terrible Chargers secondary. Appreciate all of you guys hitting the like button and hitting that follow button. Again, if you guys love the content, make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. We are live every single day. There's not one day of 2023 we're not live. So make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe, and that way you never miss our show. Make sure you do so right now, and that way you're a member of the best community of sports fans across all of social media. I guarantee you there isn't one day we're not having fun talking sports, fantasy football, and sports betting. So make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you subscribe. Be a butt fumbler from now until the end of time. Sully, 105. Eckler, Stroud, and Ingram for Hurts, Kyron, and Hawkinson. Yes, I would. Sully, thanks so much for saying you love the content. We love having you as a viewer. Sully, 105. I actually do like the deal. Don't love it. I like it, though. Like it enough. DD, I'd go Tank Dell. DD, I'd go Tank Dell just barely. Appreciate that question. Again, guys, if you want every bet I make every day, DM me on Instagram. Buttfumble Sports on Instagram. If you want all of my bets, if you don't want to wait around for my picks, just DM me on Instagram. Thanks so much, Damian Skyberg. Juan, start 3. CeeDee Lamb, Ayuk, and I'm going to lean towards Gabe Davis. CeeDee Lamb, Ayuk, and Gabe Davis, but it's close between Davis and Kincaid. Drew, I'd go Debo over Waddle. Brody, Waddle over Charbonnet. Brody, I'd go Waddle over Charbonnet. Thanks so much for the question, guys. Appreciate you guys supporting the show. Hope you're having a great day. Jose, Metcalf over 60. Jose, ask one, buddy. Jose's getting greedy. We'll answer 2. Jose's having some fun, so we'll answer 2. We'll answer 2 receiving yard questions for Jose. Good supporter of the show, so got to do that. Can we pin Jose's question really quick? We're getting it on receiving yards. Let's quickly do it. We'll do DK Metcalf. I like the over. DK Metcalf, I like the over. Not at 62.5, though. I like it at 53.5. This line, or 56.5. This line has shifted down throughout the week. I would take this at what it's available at right now. I take this at 56.5. I actually think that's a very good play. 3 straight games at home. This is cashed. I do like Metcalf over 62.5 receiving yards. As for Brandon Ayuk, let's take a look at him really quickly. Brandon Ayuk, 64.5 receiving yards. I don't like that one as much. That one's not as attractive to me. I think I like DK's a little more. It's very, very close. This has been a pretty good ticket in some manners, but in others, not good enough on the road. I'm not going to take it. What? Ranger! Oh my God, Leon the kitten, no way. Ranger, happy Thanksgiving to you. We are roaring into Thursday. Thanks so much for that. That was awesome. Let's give out some picks, everybody. We got to give out some picks to say thank you for that. That was too cool. As you guys already know, I am going to give out some picks for tomorrow. Let's give out. I like Dolphins on the money line tomorrow, guys. Dolphins on the money line. Very obvious pick. Let me give out some NBA picks for you guys tomorrow. I like the Celtics on the money line tomorrow. Celtics on the money line. But I also like the Celtics and Magic on the under. Now, I'm going to say the under for now. I will tell you guys the exact number tomorrow. But I do like Celtics Magic under. That's been a good play. One more pick for tomorrow's NBA action. Suns on the money line. Giving out some picks for tomorrow so you can maybe fold them into some parlays today. Damian Skyberg, please pick 3. Damian Skyberg. I'd go Downs, Collins, and I'll go Godwin. It's close between Samuel. Damian Skyberg, I'll go Downs, Collins, and Godwin, but part of me wants to get Samuel in that lineup. Money Branch, thanks so much for subscribing for month 3. Wow, Money Branch, you have been an incredible supporter of Butt Fumble Sports. Thank you so much for supporting the channel the way you do. Alex Milton, I'd go Pacheco. Alex Milton, I'd go with Pacheco. Drew, I'd go Money Branch, Money Branch, I'm going to go OBJ. It's very close. I'm going to go OBJ, though, just barely over Collins. I just love the matchup against the Chargers too much. Too good a play. John Peters, I'd go Pacheco. John Peters, I'll go Pacheco. Alexander, I'll go Lockett. Alexander, I'll go Lockett. Ryan C, I'd go DK. Ryan C, I'll go DK. Danny, I'd go Danny Enriquez. I'd go Williams, Henry, and Montgomery. Williams, Henry, and Montgomery. Will Miller, need 2 of the 3. I'd go, oh, we lost you. Jack, I'd go Njoku. Jack, I'd go Njoku. Moderators, I lost that last one I was going to answer. Fisher, Iverson, keep or sell AK. Alvin Kamara, I'd probably keep him. Hayden, I'd go Gibbs. Hayden, I'd go Gibbs just barely over Pittman. Chris, hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for the kind words, Chris. You are way too kind. We are so grateful for the support. Texas Tejano, only need 1. I'd go Pittman. Will Miller, thanks guys for finding that question. Appreciate it. Will Miller, I'd go DK and Ridley. Will Miller, I'd go DK and Ridley just barely over Olave. QB issues in New Orleans have me worried. Nick R79. Nick R79, I'd go Tank Dell. Tank Dell. Daniel Pipko, Lions Packers under 59.5. Yes. Yes. Under 59.5? Absolutely. Not that much scoring in the game. Breezy, Ayuk and Moore or Pittman? I think I'd go Moore and Pittman. Moore and Pittman might be the 2. I might sit Ayuk, ironically. Pablito, I'd go A.J. Brown. Pablito, A.J. Brown. Zane, I'm going to go Christian Kirk. Zane, I'll go Christian Kirk just barely. I like the overall targets he'll get. Our screen just froze, so we got to redo it. Pause. Resume, and we are back, everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Hope you love the content. If you do love what Butt Fumble Sports does, make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you are with us every single day. Butt Fumble Sports is live every day of 2023. I can't make the same commitment to 2024 because I'll be doing some traveling, but every day of 2023, I will be live. So if you want this kind of content, conversation, and advice every day of 2023, hit that follow button, everybody. Mason, I'd go Pollard. Mason, I'd go Pollard. Is Charbonnet a good start? No. Charbonnet is a bad start because of the matchup. Marcelo, I'd go Dobbs. Marcelo, I'd go Dobbs. Bryce, I'd go Bijan. Bryce, I'd go Bijan. And I'd go Waddle over Johnson. So Bijan and Waddle. Ryan, I'd go Murray over Goff. Ryan Allen, Murray over Goff. I Snipe, I'd go Jake Ferguson. I Snipe, I'd go Jay Ferguson. Jake, I'd go Taysom Hill. Jake, I'll go Taysom Hill. Greek Freak, I'll go Komet just barely over Taysom Hill. Tanner Booth, I'll go Collins just barely. DJ, I'll go Stroud. DJ, I'll go Stroud. Ricardo, I'd go Pacheco. Ricardo Manriquez, I'd go Pacheco. Zane, start 2. I'd start Mitchell and Achan. Make sure Achan's good to go, but it'd be Mitchell and Achan. Cord McBride, I'd go Debo. Cord McBride, I'd go Debo. Diego is beast. Thank you so much for the support you show us every day. Diego is beast. I'd go Lamb and Dell. Lamb and Dell. Jorge, Jaden Reed, 39.5 receiving yards. Jorge, we appreciate your support every day. Let's take a look at it. So, Jaden Reed, 39.5 receiving yards. Very good play. Very consistent over the last few games. This is a good one, guys. I am going to take this Jaden Reed over 39.5 receiving yards. Cool Cat, I'd go Collins. Cool Cat, I'd go Collins. Ryan, I'd go Waddle. Ryan, I'd go Waddle. Lucas, I'd go Dell. Lucas, I'd go Dell. High Road, I'd go Warren. High Road, Jalen Warren's got the better matchup. User 75, I'd go Kirk. User 7529, I'd go Kirk. Drew Payne, pick 3. I'd go Pollard. I'd go Kyron Williams, and I'll go White. Pollard, Kyron Williams, and Rashad White. Taylor, I'd go Jalen Warren over Kyron. Taylor, I'd go Jalen Warren. Jaden, I'd go Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren's a must start for me, guys. User Helen Numbers, I'd go Lockett. User Helen Numbers, I'd go Lockett. Kevin KJ Moore, pick 2, I'd go Dell and Pollard. Dell and Pollard would be, sit 2. I hate when you guys do that. I'm not going to lie. When you guys ask me to sit 2, it's like asking my brain to drive on the right side of the road to all of a sudden drive on the left side of the road. Kevin, I'll tell you the 2 I like to start. I just told you. Dylan, because that annoyed me. Dylan, I'd go Mitchell. I'd start Mitchell, and I'd start... I mean, you're right, like JR. I don't know who JR is. I don't know who Jay Wilson... Like... I'm getting a little Thanksgiving frustration. I gotta snap out of it. Hello all, I'd go OBJ. Hello all, I'd go OBJ. Brandon, I'd go Zay Flowers. Billabong, pick 3. Billabong, I'd go Montgomery, Ford, and I'll go Williams. Montgomery, Ford, and Williams would be the 3, Billabong. Benicio, I'd go Etienne. Charbonnet is not a good play this week. Elijah, pick 2. I'd go Montgomery and Pollard. Best running back starts. Lucas, we're not going to answer open-ended questions. I'd go Mitchell. Matthew, I'll go Ridley. Ridley. It's very close, though. Very close. Yo boy Alex actually just mentioned a player prop bet. I don't like it. I don't like the player prop bet that you just put, but yo boy Alex, you knew that, because if you put the bets that I liked, you would have done so. But you went Gallup. I'm not betting Gallup. You went 2.5 passing touchdowns for Dak. I'm not doing that. But you did mention a player prop bet that I love, that I haven't given out so far today. We gave it out yesterday, but for some reason it's not on the board right now. That is Micah Parsons over 0.75 sacks. That's Micah Parsons to record a sack today. I also mentioned this one earlier in the week. DeMarcus Lawrence. I got this at over 0.25 sacks. That seemed way too good for me. Expect a lot of sacks by this Cowboys defense today, guys. Cowboys should feast today on Thanksgiving against one of the worst offensive lines in the day. You still doing the Thanksgiving pick? Montgomery, McCaffrey, and Ferguson Ranger? Yes, I am. I actually did place that bet. So, guys, I placed a bet last night that I am calling my Turkey Day touchdown parlay of the day. Putting that back up here. I'll put it back up here. We already have it up here. But my Turkey Day parlay is going to be a touchdown from David Montgomery, Jake Ferguson, and Christian McCaffrey. So I'm betting that those 3 guys all get touchdowns today. I put that in a parlay. Hopefully we're giving out some turkeys based on that win. Draco, I'd go Downs. Nathan Van, I'll go Downs just barely. Football Clips Daily, I'd go Josh Allen. Josh Allen should have a monster week against this Eagles pass defense. Thomas, JSN or Amari Cooper. Thomas, I'll go Amari Cooper. Jason, I'll go Pittman. Jason, I'll go Pittman just barely. Jaden Reed over half a touchdown. Daniel, I'm not going to bet it. There are a number of you the bets you guys are asking about, and it's like, I have nothing to say because it's not one that really stood out in my trends. So, hi, I'm Toby. I'd go Kirk. Van, would you trade Waddle and Johnson for Smith? No, you're giving up too much value. Jack, I would start Mitchell. Jack, I'd start Keaton Mitchell just barely over Spears. Close, though. Edgar, I'd go Ingram. Just barely. Appreciate all of you guys hitting that follow button like CW. Thank you guys so much for hitting me up and hitting that follow button. Appreciate you guys joining us. Daniel Pipko, I just answered your question. The answer is I could see Bosa and Young both getting sacks, but I didn't take that bet, Daniel. Didn't take the bet. Derek, I'd go OBJ. Vault Boy Zealot, I'd go Purdy. Brady, I'd go Lockett over Cup. Josh, pick 1. I'd go Debo. Josh, I'll go Debo. Hexrus, I'd go Godwin. Hexrus 1, I'd go Godwin. User 5407, I'll go Henry just barely over Flowers. Very close though. Felix Blood, I'd go Mostert. Mostert and Collins, I'd rather own them. I don't understand the trade at all, Felix Blood. If I want Mostert and Collins. If you're giving up those 2 players for Evans, it's a terrible trade. Jesus, I'd go Pacheco. Any info on Achan? I don't have any TW. I'm going to keep my ear open this today, though. Tony, pick 3. Tony Aziz. I would go... Tony Aziz, I didn't skip you. I chose what I was doing. Tony Aziz, I'd go Ayuk, I'd go Thielen, and I'd go Collins. Ayuk, Thielen, and Collins, I think. I love when people are like, oh, you skipped me. It's like, no, I knew what I was doing. We have a lot of people asking questions. I chose what I did. Who do you think is going to win? Lions. Foley, Lions are going to win. Rich Matthews, I'd go Mostert, Henry, and Gibbs. Mostert, Henry, and Gibbs. Rich Matthews, Mostert, Henry, and Gibbs. Thanks so much for the question. Roman, trade Gus and Kirk for Gibbs. No, you're giving up too much value, Roman. Too much value given up. Hello, all. Jamo in a flex. Jamo? Jamison Williams? Don't love the matchup today against the Packers. I love you guys trying to trick me and like make it hard. User 02, I'd go Montgomery. User 02, I'd go Montgomery. Yes or no? I get Keenan Allen, Henderson. I give up Jamar Chase, Mostert, and Deontay Johnson. No. Henderson is literally off the roster. Henry is off the roster. Tony, you're good. Tony, you're fine. You know I love you. Henderson has no value. Henderson literally isn't on a roster, so you'd just be trading Keenan Allen for 3 players. It's a bad trade. Lucci DeMayo, I'd go Kyler. Lucci DeMayo, I'd go Kyler. To be high, really don't care. To be high, really don't care. I would, if I'm picking 3, I'd go Shakir, I'd go Mitchell, and I'd go Reed. Reed, Shakir, and Mitchell, I think would be the 3. It's close, though. D, I'd go Gibbs and Pollard. D, I'd go Gibbs and Pollard. Matthew, I've answered this a couple times, Matthew. I'd go Hill. Matthew, you might have missed it. I'd go Hill. Is Watson a good start today? Lucci, he's okay. Don't love the matchup, though. It's okay. Jeremy, I'd go Flowers. Jeremy, I'd go Zay Flowers. Jeremy, Zay Flowers. David, happy Thanksgiving to you. I'd go Evans and Pollard. David, I'd go Evans and Pollard. Jack, I'd go Mahomes. Jack, I'd go Mahomes. DJ, Addison, Lockett, Sutton, or Debo. DJ, I'd go Debo. DJ, I'd go Debo. Original Nate, I'd go Mostert. Oh, sit one. You know I hate those. Original Nate, I'd sit Javonte. I'd sit Javonte. No problem, Matthew. Lucci DeMayo, I'd go Lions defense. Lucci DeMayo, I'd go Lions defense. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you hit the follow button. We are live every single day across TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So if you're watching right now, and we have over 400 people watching on all of our platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, an audience of over 400 people. I hope all of you guys are subscribing. I hope all of you guys hit the follow button. Make sure you guys are a part of this amazing community. We average around 10,000 people who join us every show. I hope you guys are one of them. That's, by the way, on non-game days. On game days, we average around 30 to 45,000 viewers a show. Hopefully, you guys are one of them. We are so grateful for this audience. You guys are the best. Make sure you hit that follow button today. Mixon, Fields, and $10 for CeeDee Lamb. Deanne, I don't understand the question. What's, like, $10 for CeeDee Lamb? Are you asking, like, anytime touchdowns? I could see all 3 cashing, but that's a bit risky with Fields and Mixon. Walker 3 or Montgomery to keep. J7's, it's Montgomery. J7's Montgomery by a mile. Jep Ha, I'd go Stroud. Jep Ha, I'd go Stroud. It's B. It's Gibbs and Warren. It's B. It's B. I'd go Gibbs and Warren. Easy one for me. Torch, I'd go Mahomes. Torch, I'd go Mahomes. Meet Patel. Which do I sit? I would sit Hollywood Brown probably. Dratnair. I'd go Pollard. Pollard over Swift. Fritz, I'd go Kyron over Robinson. Fritz, Kyron over Robinson. Joe Lowry, I missed your question. I don't like either one, but I'd go Dylan. I don't like either one, though. Both are bad plays. Best Doggos, big shout out to you. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for supporting the show. We are so thankful for people like Best Doggos joining us every day. Best Doggos, I'd go Ayuk and Collins. Best Doggos, I like all 4, but I'd go Ayuk and Collins. Those would be the 2 I would start. Thanks so much for being with us and supporting us every day. Fritz, I'd go Montgomery. Fritz, I'd go Montgomery. Jacob, I'd go Kareem Hunt. Jacob, I'd go Kareem. Audience is great. The way you support me, the company, everything I do here, the content we put out, the picks we make, all the shows that are all the companies that support us. It is nothing without this audience. So Butt Fumbler Sports is so grateful for every single one of you. That's you. You, the person watching right now. We are so grateful for you being you and turning us on, watching our content. So thank you. Whoever you are, wherever you are, thank you from the bottom of my Butt Fumble Sports heart. I am so grateful that you guys join us. Dom, I'd go Warren. Dom, I'd go Jalen Warren over Nico Collins. Sawyer, I'd go Jaden Reed. Sawyer, I'd go Jaden Reed. Nathan Van, I'd go Hopkins. Nathan Van, I'd go Hopkins. Ricardo Martinez, I'd go Jacobs. Ricardo Martinez, I'd go Jacobs. I'm sorry you missed that. Wookie, I'd go Derrick Henry by a mile. Wookie, Derrick Henry's got a great matchup. I got Red Bulls, I'd go Dak. I got Red Bulls, I'll go Dak just barely. BD, you want me to pause? Okay, I'll pause. John, 316 cards, thank you. You have been such a great supporter, John. John, 316 cards, thank you for supporting Butt Fumble Sports. I'd go Kincaid and I'll go Goff. Kincaid and Goff just barely. Don't love the matchups that those guys have, though. Chavez, pick 2. I'd go Ford and Warren. Chavez, I'd go Ford and Warren, even though Pollard's got a good matchup. James, I'd go Montgomery over Pittman. I wish you could start both, but I'll go Montgomery over Pittman. Bob Jeff Supreme, Josh Dobbs. Bob Jeff Supreme, Josh Dobbs. Lucas, thanks so much for supporting us, Lucas. I'd go Mitchell. Lucas, I'd go Keaton Mitchell. King Mason, I'd go Lockett. King Mason, I'd go Warren. King Mason, I'd go Jalen Warren. Daniel Pipko, I'd go Pollard and Olave. Pollard and Olave. Green Bay 242, I'd go Kincaid. Green Bay 242, I'd go. It's close, but I'll go Kincaid just barely over Kittle. Very close. Joshua, start 2. I'd start Gibbs and Mitchell. Joshua, I'd start Gibbs and Mitchell. Thanks so much for being with Butt Fumble Sports today. Ricardo, I'd go Warren. Ricardo, I'd go Warren. Connor, I'll lean towards Ferguson. Connor, I'll lean towards Ferguson barely. Yusuf, thank you so much, Yusuf. You've been an incredible supporter of Butt Fumble Sports. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go Romeo Dobbs. Yusuf, I would go with Romeo Dobbs. By the way, we need to put up a cooler live goal. This live goal is lame. Here we go. What are you ranking Pollard this week? I really like him. I do like Pollard. He's probably a top 5, top 6 running back this week. Zach Hopper, I'd go Warren. Zach Hopper, I'd go Warren. Philly Sports Highlights, I'd go Hall. Philly Sports Highlights, I'd go Hall. Joey, I'd go Kyron Williams and Bijan. Joey Kamiri, I'd go Kyron Williams and Bijan. Raul Diaz, I'd go OBJ. Raul Diaz, I'd go OBJ. Great matchup for him. Brandon Reyes, I'll go Debo just barely. I really like OBJ, but I feel like Debo's a safer play. So Brandon Reyes, I'm on the fence on this one. It's a very much a coin flip for me, but I'll go Debo just because he's a slightly safer play. Graham, I'd go McBride. Graham, I'd go McBride. Radley, I'd go Pollard. Radley, I'll go Pollard. User 85, I'd go Waddle. User 8595, I'd go Waddle. Jersey, I'd go McBride and Montgomery. McBride and Montgomery, Jersey. Trey Smoove, pick 3. I'd go Trey Smoove. Lost your question here. Can we pin Trey Smoove? Jersey, I'd go McBride and Montgomery. We answered that one. Jersey, I'd go McBride and Montgomery. Can we pin that question? I was just about to answer. I lost it in the chat. Gennaro Jarbo, I'd go Fields. Gennaro Jarbo, I'd go Fields over Goff. Emmett 08, I'm going to lean just slightly towards Watson. Emmett 08, I'll lean towards Watson. Turd Ferguson, appreciate you being with us, Turd Ferguson. I'll answer your question in a second. But first, Trey Smoove, thanks for bearing with us. Trey Smoove, I'd go Kyron Williams, Derrick Henry, and Christian McCaffrey. That's Kyron Williams, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey. Those would be the 3 for me. Edgar, I'd go OBJ. Edgar, I'd go OBJ. Ivan Smith, what's up? We're just having the best Thanksgiving possible talking football with all of you guys every day. Texas Tejano, I've answered this like 3 times. Texas Tejano, A.J. Brown. Texas Tejano, A.J. Brown. Not going to answer it again. Jorge, I'd go Ferguson. Jorge, I'd go Ferguson. JP, I'd go Downs. JP, I'd go Downs. Adam Katzman, I'd rather have Gibbs, Pittman, and Ford. Gibbs, Pittman, and Ford, Adam. Cooper Stone, I'd go Mostert. Cooper Stone, I'll go Mostert. Randy Stacy, you have been an incredible supporter of Butt Fumble Sports. We are so thankful for you, Randy Stacy. Pick one. I'm going to lean slightly, I think, towards Ford. Ford's the best matchup. I also like Dell, but it's close, Randy Stacy. Ty Rooney, I'd go Schultz. Ty Rooney, I'd go Schultz. User 1146, I'd go White. User, pick three. Well, you only gave me four. You gave me only three players. So user 1146, rewrite that question. Ian, I'd go Metcalf and Addison. Ian, I'll go Metcalf and Addison. Mackenzie O'Hara, bench two. You know I love that. Bench two, Mackenzie O'Hara. I would bench Stevenson and Breece Hall. Stevenson and Breece Hall would be the bench. Larry DeGoat, I'd go Collins. Larry the Goat, I'd go Collins. Ty Rooney, I'd go Schultz. JP, I'd go Downs. JP, I'd go Downs. Green Bay, I'd start Breece Hall and I'd start Edwards. Breece Hall and Edwards. Appreciate you guys being with us no matter the platform. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Bros slipping me? Jake, can we pin Jake's question? Jake Mattis, can we pin that question? Brandon Reyes, I'd go OBJ. Brandon Reyes, I'd go OBJ. OBJ. Jake Mattis, can we pin his question? Bros slipping me. Let's make sure we pin that question. Tony, I'd go Tank Dell, Ridley, and Adams. Tank Dell, Ridley, and Adams. Yeah, I didn't mean his. I meant the question. Moderators are having some fun with me. Not that comment. I wanted the question he was asking. You guys are hilarious. Sherry, what was going on? You guys are hilarious. User 71, I'll go Javonte just barely, but I don't like it. McFly, I'll go Thielen. McFly, I'll go Thielen. Trey Smoove, bench one. I'd bench Cup. I'd bench Cup. Trey Smoove, I'd bench Cup. Trevor Rogers, I'm okay with the trade, Trevor. I don't love it. That's okay. It's B, I'd go Tank Dell. It's B, I'd go Tank Dell. Globo Jose, pick three. I'd go Henry, Pacheco, and Mixon. Henry, Pacheco, and Mixon, I think. Zerk, PhD, start three. I'd start Downs, Ridley, and Dell. Zerk, PhD, Downs, Ridley, and Dell. Jay Sweet, I'd go Mixon and Olave. Jay Sweat, I'd go Mixon and Olave. Jay Sweat, Mixon and Olave. Gambling debts, bench one. I'd bench Jefferson. I don't think Jefferson's going to play, so he's the one I'd bench. David, I'd go Dell and Evans. David, I'll go Dell and Evans for the start. Caleb, I'd go Mostert. Caleb, I'd go Mostert. Alcala, both Evans and Thielen, or bench one and start Rachaad White. I like Evans and Thielen. They're both good plays this week. Massimo, I'd go Williams. Massimo, I'd go Kyron Williams. Eduardo C, trade Pittman, Devontae for Godwin, Flowers, and Jefferson. Yes, I would. Eduardo C, yes, I would. Appreciate you guys being with us. Jay, Ridley or Kirk? Jay, I'd go Kirk. Jay, I'd go Kirk. Preston, I'd go Jalen Warren. Preston, I'll go Jalen Warren. Justin, I'll go DK. Justin, I'll go DK just barely. Bench one, I'd bench Madison. I'd bench Madison. Jewish necklace check. I'd go Dell and Mixon. Jewish necklace check. I'd go Dell and Mixon. Breece Hall over Charbonnet. Ricardo, Breece Hall over Charbonnet. Hopefully we're giving you a lot of good advice, not just for Ricardo Martinez, but for all of you guys. Bo McGee, I'd go Mahomes. Bo McGee, I'd go Mahomes. Cool. Cooking with Kahari, I'd go Mostert. Cooking with Kahari, I'd go Mostert. If you guys love the content, if you love the show, or if you just want to say that you are thankful for Butt Fumble Sports, hit that follow button. Hit the follow button. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're a part of this Butt Fumble Sports family. If you love the content, if you love the effort we put in, or you just like the picks or the fantasy advice, make sure you hit that follow button right now. Make sure you join this incredible community. You out there, I'm talking to you. We are so grateful for your support. Make sure you follow, because I love seeing your handle there. I love getting your questions. I love answering them. Make sure you hit that follow button now. I'm talking to you. Mike Brown, I'd go Njoku. Mike Brown, I'd go Njoku. Disabuser of Notions, I'd go Johnson. Disabuser of Notions, I'd go Johnson. Fire Matt Canada. You're going to have to get a new handle because Matt Canada has been fired. Matt Canada, fire Matt Canada, I'd go Pacheco. Fire Matt Canada, I'd go Pacheco. B, which do I start? I'd start Singletary, but I don't feel great about it. Nate, I'd go Jalen Warren. Juan, thanks so much for the fireworks. Juan, thanks for the fireworks, buddy. So grateful for that. CL, I'll go Dolphins defense. CL, I'll go Dolphins defense just barely, though I'd like them both. 69 Kevo, I'd go Ford. 69 Kevo, I'd go with Ford. Thank you guys so much for helping me out with my live goal. You guys are the absolute best. So grateful for this amazing audience of sports fans every single day. We're just having too much fun here at Butt Fumble Sports. That's the problem. Too much fun being had. Someone's going to have to call the cops because we're having too much fun here at Butt Fumble Sports. Dalton, I'd go Dobbs. Dalton, I'd go Dobbs. Sean, I'm going to lean just slightly, I think, towards Brian Robinson, Sean, but it's close. Diego, I'd go Tank Dell. Diego, Tank Dell. User 360, I'd go Bijan. User 360, I'd go with Bijan. Aiden, I'd go Ridley. Aiden, I'll go Ridley. Jorge, I'd go Rice, and I'll go Davis. Rice and Davis, Jorge. By the way, Jorge, you have been an incredible supporter of our show since we started during the summer, starting during baseball. Jorge, thank you. Dante Williams, thank you. IP Shade 45, thank you. Liz, thank you. Sherry, thank you. There are so many of you guys out there who have made this show and this network and this company possible, and I want to say thank you. Not just today on Thanksgiving, but as often as I can, definitely for today. Is there another word band? Can't see Mattis. Sherry, I don't know. I haven't, I don't know who Mattis is. Like Madison? I don't know a Mattis, so maybe I'm missing that, but Sherry, after the show, I'll check. I know there's a way to get rid of all banned words, so Sherry, after the show, I'll give it a look. Thank you, by the way, Sherry, for looking out for me. You look out for me better than anybody. Matthew, I like the bet. I took it at 9.5. Fanatic 4 likes it. Matthew, I took it at 9.5, but I do like the bet. Fanatic 4, I like DK, maybe a little bit over Bijan, but it's close. LT, bet Gibbs and St. Brown over receiving yards. The answer is I like Gibbs. I don't know if I like St. Brown. Packers are a better pass defense than they are a run defense. Owen, I'd go Ferguson. Owen, I'd go Ferguson. Christian Velasquez, I'd go Kincaid. Christian Velasquez, I'd go Kincaid. Jake Mattis. Jake Mattis has a question. DK, Puka, or Nico? I'd go Nico Collins. Jake Mattis, I'd go Nico Collins. Thanks so much. Pepe, I'd go Dak. Pepe, I'd go Dak. CL, I'd go Nico. CL, I'd go Nico. Maros, I'd go Dylan. Maros, I don't like either one, but I'll go Dylan. Jacob M, I'd go Godwin and Ridley. Jacob M, Godwin and Ridley. Damian G, I'd go Dak. Damian G, I'll go Damian G, I'll take that back. I'll go Hurts. Damian G, I'll go Jalen Hurts just barely. Turd Ferguson, I'll go Metcalf. Turd Ferguson, I'll go Metcalf. Epic, I'll edit Ferguson or Addison. I'll lean slightly towards Addison. Addison barely over Ferguson. McFly, thanks so much for following us, McFly. Just lost your question. I'll have to find it again, McFly. We'll pin it in a second. Cod, I'd go Addison and Collins. Cod, I'd go Addison and Collins. Sherry, could you find that other question I was just about to answer? I lost it. Best doggos, I'd go Ford. Best doggos, I'd go Ford. I'd go Jerome Ford. B Goldsmith, I'd go Kyler. B Goldsmith, I'd go Kyler. Ty, I'd go Waddle. Ty, I'd go Waddle. Hunter, I'll go Connor just barely. Hunter, I'll go Colin. I'll go Connor just barely. User 7793, I'll go Pierce if he plays. Griffey, I'll go Wilson. Griffey, I'll go Wilson. McFly, I'd go Kyron Williams. McFly, I'd go Kyron Williams. And by the way, if we don't have the best moderators in all of social media, I don't know what the standard is. Our moderators are freaking fantastic. Fist bump to our moderators. Thank you guys so much. You guys crush it. Looking at you, Sherry. You do a great job for us. Cannot say thank you enough. Sherry, I hope you love our content because for all the effort that you make during our show, you have become an incredible teammate for us. And I say teammate. You have been the best. Thank you so much, Sherry. Fist bump. KB, happy Thanksgiving. I'll go, I hate all three, KB. They're all bad matchups. I'll go Williams and Dillon, but they're all bad, KB. Expect to lose with those three. Zerk, PhD, I'd go Mitchell. Zerk, PhD, I'd go Mitchell. Which side of the trade is better? Saquon, Olave, Ferguson, Gibbs, Pittman, Ford. Adam, I'd go Gibbs, Pittman, and Ford, actually. Gibbs, Pittman, and Ford. Diego is beast. I looked at that one. Not a bad play. I didn't put it on my big board, but I do like it. Rodolfo has a sports betting question for us. Let's take a quick look at Rodolfo's question. He's asking about Christian Watson on over receiving yards. Let's take a quick look at it. 42.5. The answer is it is a okay play. The problem is the line's moved up to 43.5. The under is a better play on that. The under's a better play consistently. I like the matchup against the Lions, but frankly, this hasn't been consistent enough. I wouldn't touch it. I'd avoid Christian Watson's receiving yards total today. There isn't a trend that really drives it in a good direction. Jorge, I'd go Metcalf. I'd go Metcalf and I'd go Ridley. Jorge, Metcalf and Ridley. Appreciate you, buddy. Brandon Rodriguez, I'd go McBride. Brandon Rodriguez, I'd go McBride. LT YouTube, I'd go Mostert and Collins. Mostert and Collins. Globo Jose, I'd go Pittman. Globo Jose, I'd go Pittman. Tyler, I'd go Breece Hall. Tyler, I'd go Breece Hall. Ayush, I'd go Cup. Ayush, I'd go Cup. Jack Gallen, I'll go... Oof. Good question. I'd go Mayfield. Jack Gallen, I'll go Baker Mayfield. He's got the better matchup. Danny, I'd go Montgomery. Danny, you got to go Montgomery today. Great matchup. Craig, I'd go Metcalf. Craig, I'd go Metcalf. Final few minutes of the show, guys. We've been live for exactly 1 hour and 30 minutes. Appreciate you guys being with us. Only a few minutes left of the show, so make sure you're getting your questions in there. Make sure you're tapping the screen. How about this? Let's do a rapid fire, everybody. I don't know if you guys know the way we do rapid fire now. This is how we do rapid fire. I answer questions nonstop until I stop seeing the hearts on the screen. So if you guys keep tapping, I will go as long as you guys tap. Save your index fingers now. You don't need to tap right now. But the moment that we start our rapid fire session, as long as I see hearts on the screen, I'll keep going. That could be for 5 minutes. That could be for 50 minutes. I don't care. If you guys keep tapping the screen, I'll go. I'm going to take a quick sip of water, and then we're going to start our Like Goal Challenge. Our Like Goal Challenge is going to be a rapid fire. As long as you guys tap the screen, I'm going to answer. Save your index finger now. I don't want you to get tired prematurely. So give me 2 quick seconds. I'm going to take a sip of this drink, and then we will do a rapid fire to answer as many questions as we can, and I will go as long as I see hearts on the screen, okay? So give me 1 quick second, and then we'll go. Because this has carbonation, I always need to burp after, so give me 1 quick second. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or on TikTok, I'm going to answer everyone's question, but TikTok, we're going to challenge you. There are 310 people watching. Tap the screen. As long as I see those hearts, as long as that like button's being tapped, we are going to go as long as we can, okay? So is everybody ready? Everybody set? We will start this non-stop rapid fire session. As long as you guys tap the like button, we start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Julian, who do I bench? Julian, I would probably bench out of that entire group Hall. Julian, I'd probably bench Hall. Cod, I'd go Ingram. Cod, I'd go Ingram. RME626, I'd go Goff. RME626, I'd go Goff. Brandon Butler, I'd go Dobbs. Brandon Butler, I'd go Dobbs. Progressive swings, I'd go McBride. Progressive swings, I'd go McBride. John Dennison, I'd go Purdy. John Dennison, I'd go Purdy. Ryan, we're going to be quick, so the questions have to be fast, guys. Shunk 13. Hill and Zay Flowers for Wilson. Too slow. Quicker questions, guys. We're not going to answer longer questions. Be fast. A or B kind of questions. Dick Talk, I'd go Mostert over Mixon. Mostert over Mixon. Walker Jerome, I'd go Metcalf. Metcalf, Walker Jerome, Metcalf. Lucas Benton, I'd go Jalen Warren and Edwards. Lucas Benton, Warren and Edwards. Brant, I'd go Collins. Brant, Collins, just barely. Lucaro, Frederick, I'd go Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle. Elijah, I'd go Collins. Elijah, I'd go Collins. John Hoover, I'd go Harris. John Hoover, I'd go Harris. Ryan, I'd go Godwin. Ryan, I'd go Godwin. Thanks for rewriting the question, Ryan. Brandon, I'd go Pollard. Brandon, I'd go Pollard barely. Jaden, I'd go Hurts. Jaden, I'd go Hurts over Dak, actually. Dame, I'd go Mostert. Dame, I'd go Mostert. Am Young, I'd go Tank Dell. Am Young, I'd go Tank Dell. Eli, I'd go DJ Moore. Eli, I'd go DJ Moore. Sean Callahan, I'd go Garrett Wilson. Sean Callahan, Garrett Wilson. As long as I see the like hearts, we'll keep going. Jack Gallen, Tank Dell. Marco, Kamara for Devontae Smith and Montgomery. I'd rather have Smith and Montgomery. B, I'd go with Tank Dell. B, I'd go with Tank Dell. Kayshawn, I'd go Kirk. Kayshawn, I'd go Kirk. Logan Sky, I'd go Kirk. Logan Sky, I'd go Kirk. Brett, I'd go Trevor Lawrence. Brett, Trevor Lawrence. Nuv DK, OBJ. Nuv DK, OBJ. Tony Aziz, I'd go Mostert. Tony Aziz, I'd go Mostert. Jorge, I'd go Flowers. Jorge, I'd go Flowers. Elijah Conkle, I'd go Kirk. Elijah Conkle, I'd go Kirk. Choo Choo Train, I'd go Downs over Reed. Downs over Reed. ONIC, I'd go Goff over Howell. ONIC, Goff over Howell. Abron, I'd wait for Kyron. Breeze 15, I'd go Jalen Warren. Breeze 15, I'd go Jalen Warren. Jackson, I'd go Breece Hall over Devontae. Breece Hall over Devontae. Showfly, Flowers. Evan, I'd go Minshew. Evan, I'd go Minshew over DeVito. Jackson, I'd go Williams. Jackson, I'd go Williams. Sean, I'd go Minshew. Sean Minshew. Farm, I'd go Stroud over Watson. Stroud over Watson. Diego, Breece Hall. Diego, 1629, Breece Hall. We keep seeing the like buttons. We keep seeing the hearts. We keep going. Rishi, I'd go Bijan. Rishi, I'd go Bijan. Alan Thrush, I'd go Thielen. Alan Thrush, I'd go Thielen. Lugnut, Godwin. Lugnut, Godwin. Keto Mormess, I'd go Dylan. Don't like either one, but Keto Mormess, I'd go Dylan. Hoyt Stewart, I'd go DK. Hoyt Stewart, I'd go DK. Juan, I'm going to go Tua. Juan, I'll go Tua. Dex07, Ayuk. Dex007, I'd go Ayuk. User 8652, Montgomery and Pollard. User 8652, Montgomery and Pollard. As long as we see the hearts, we won't stop. Josh, Montgomery. Josh Knob, I'd go Montgomery. Joe, I'd go Kirk over Waddle. Joe, Kirk over Waddle, barely. Gary, Debo over Ridley, barely. Debo over Ridley, barely. Luke, 1858, I'd go OBJ, Collins, and Kirk. Oh, no. OBJ, Collins, OBJ, Collins, and Kirk. Luke, OBJ, Collins, and Kirk. TTV, I'd go Taysom Hill. TTV, I'd go Taysom Hill. Dylan, I'd go Ferguson. Dylan, I'd go Ferguson. Dicktalk, I'd go Mixon. Dicktalk, I'd go Mixon. Zach, I'd go Judy. Zach, I'd go Jerry Judy. Brandon Rhea, pick 3. I'd go Montgomery. I'd go Etienne and Bijan. Montgomery, Etienne, and Bijan. Amy Serio, bench 1. I would probably bench Adams. Amy Serio, I'd bench Adams. Jorge, I have Downs. OBJ, Mitchell, Najee. Pick 1, I'd go OBJ. Pick 1, I'd go OBJ. PW77, I'd go Henry and Mostert. PW77, Henry and Mostert. Carson, Brian Robinson's not a great play today. It's okay if you don't have anyone better. Fields, Lawrence, and Dell for Lockett and Singletary. Fields, Lawrence, and Dell. I'd rather have Fields, Lawrence, and Dell. Gilbreth, David, I'd go Derrick Henry over Kyron Williams. John Hoover, I'd go at the flex. I'd go Kyron Williams at the flex. As long as we see hearts, we won't stop the rapid fire. Braden M, I'd go Mixon. I'll go Mixon. TR3 to GOAT, I'd go Mitchell. TR3 to GOAT, I'd go Mitchell. HSBU 11A, I'd go Ridley. HSBU 11A, I'd go Ridley. Jet with the basketball, I'd go Achan. Jackson, I'll go Komet. Evan, I'll go Downs. I'll go Josh Downs. Snill, Don't like either one. I'll go Charbonnet over Madison, but don't like either one. User 8652. Don't like either one either between Javonte and Charbonnet. I'll go Charbonnet, but both are bad plays. Nico Kelsey. I'll go McBride. Nico Kelsey. I'll go McBride. It's Gio. I'll go with Laporta, maybe just barely. Appreciate all of those who are tapping the screen to keep the rapid fire going. Jay, I'd go Flowers. Jay, I'll go Flowers. Adrian Sanchez, Waddle, Shakir. For Bijan, yes, I'm okay with it. Daily Cup of Joe, I'd go Fields. Daily Cup of Joe, I'd go Fields. Ryan picked sit to. I hate when you guys ask me to sit to. It's counterintuitive. So it's taking too much time. Not going to do it. It's just throwing me off. Dylan, who should I flex? I'd flex Warren. Dylan, I'd flex Warren. By the way, if it weren't a rapid fire, I'd do it, but my mind is literally going as fast as I can. Timothy, start one. I'd start McBride. Timothy, I'd start McBride. Yeah, Ryan, ask me who to sit, and it'll make it easier for me. Degen, I'd go Amari Cooper. Deegan, I'd go Amari Cooper. Deegan, I'd go Amari Cooper. We're not going to answer player prop bet questions in the rapid fire. Sorry. Reed from GB or DK, I'd go DK. Santa Mex, I'd go DK. Iman, I would go with Kyron Williams. Iman, I'd go Kyron Williams. By the way, Ryan, feel free to ask your question. Just put it as a start play. Username, I'd go Jalen Warren. Username 7383, I'd go Jalen Warren. Almost out of likes, guys. We almost hit no likes. Make sure you're tapping the screen. Mather03, I'd go Hopkins. Mather03, I'd go Hopkins. Gilbreth David, I'd go Henry. Gilbreth David, I'd go Derrick Henry. Mackenzie O'Hara, I'd go Ferguson and Warren. Ferguson and Warren. Brady Morrison, I'd go Addison. Brady Morrison, I'd go Addison. Juicebox, I'd go... Juicebox, I don't like the trade. Juicebox, don't do it. Braden M, I'd rather have Moore and Wilson, I think. Lukey, I'd go Pollard. Lukey, I'd go Pollard. Jamie Ramirez, start two. I'd start Dell and I'd start Lockett. Dell and Lockett would be the two. William Gatewood, I'd go Dobbs. William Gatewood, I'd go Dobbs. Derek Kraft, I'd go Downs. Derek Kraft, I'll go Downs. Jason McMahon, I'd go Breece Hall. Jason McMahon, I'd go Breece Hall. Jay Hard, I'd go Ayuk. Jay Hard, I'd go Ayuk. Tucker Scott, Calvin Ridley. Tucker Scott, Calvin Ridley. J.R. Victor, I might go Christian Watson barely over Cooks, but it's close. Isaiah, I'd go Lockett. Isaiah, I'd go Lockett. Ryan, start four. I'd start Collins, Thielen. If Jefferson plays, Jefferson and Olave, but I think Jefferson's not going to play, so Ryan answers the question for you. Luke, Smith and Jacobs for Walker, Kupp, and Sutton. No, I wouldn't do it. I don't like it. Gunner, 1973, I'd go Kirk. Gunner, 1973, I'd go Kirk. User, 7597. If Achan's healthy enough to go, I'd go with him. Trent, I'd go Mostert. Trent Corcoran, I'd go Mostert. Junior, I'd go Rashad White. Junior, I'll go Rashad White. Barely. Anthony, I'd go Gibbs over Eckler. Anthony, Gibbs over Eckler. What happened? I'd go Trevor Lawrence. What happened? I'd go Trevor Lawrence. Charlie Drucker, I'd go Stroud. Charlie Drucker, I'd go Stroud. Leo, I'd go Leo, I'll go OBJ over Lockett. It's very close, but I'll go Odell over Lockett. Just too good a matchup not to. Iman, Waddle, I'd go Lamb and Pittman. Iman, I'd go Lamb and Pittman. Matthew Demers, I'd go Debo. Matthew Demers, I'd go Debo. Jorge, I'd go Schultz. Jorge, I'd go Schultz. Brennan, I'd go Drake London. Brennan, I'd go Drake London. Ant Live 85, I'd go Josh Allen. Love Josh Allen this week, guys. Alejandro, sit one, I'd sit Madison. Alejandro, I'd sit Alexander Madison. Ethan, I'd go Jalen Warren and Kyron Williams. Ethan, Warren, and Williams. Simon Normand, I'd go Ridley. Simon, I'd go Ridley. Brody, I'm going to go Montgomery just barely, Brody. I like them both. Wish you could start both, but I'll go Montgomery. Skirt, 24-24, I'll go Purdy. Skirt, 24-24, I'll go Purdy. SJ3, wait for Kupp or play Watson. You might want to wait for Kupp. Watson has a decent matchup, though. Aiden, I'd go Johnson. Aiden, I'll go Johnson. Gilbreth, I'll go Thielen. Gilbreth, I'll go Thielen. Coast Burton, 960, pick two. I would pick Ford, and I'd pick Mixon. Ford and Mixon coast Burton. Sure goal. I have Gibbs and Montgomery and Stevenson. I'd go Gibbs and Montgomery. I'd start the 2 running backs of the Lions. Ryan Wise, I'd go Moore. Ryan Wise, number 20, I'd go DJ Moore. Jonathan Blair, I'd go Henry and Ford. Jonathan Blair. Jorge, I'd go Mostert. 2K Sway, I'll go Lawrence. Matthew, I'll go Debo. We starting likely over Otten Taka games? I lean towards yes. C. Packard, I'd go Flowers. Mason Griffith, I'd go Hurts. Rylan Lee, I'd go Tank Dell. Tom Algier, I'll go Murray and Pittsburgh. Kevin, I'd go Josh Allen. Daniel, Jalen Warren. Cabs, I'd go Stroud. EJ Dia, I'd go DK and Thielen. I'd go DK and Thielen. It's close though. Dunk-a-donk, I'd go Mayfield. Gerardo, I'd go Gino. Gerardo Moreno, I'd go Gino. Izzy, I'd go Mostert. Curtis Bear, I'd go Johnson. Bear, I'd go Johnson. Mackenzie O'Hara, I'd go Addison. Trey, I'd go Pittman and Gibbs. Jamie Rodriguez, I'd go Reed. No! I'd go Etienne and Diggs. Jack, I'll go Tank Dell just barely. Steve, Mackinster. Steve, pick 3. I'd go Kirk, Thielen, and Hopkins. Ben, I'll go Flowers. Jonah, I'd go Swift. Steve, Cup's kind of a shaky play. Not great. It's good if he's fully healthy, but Gavin, I'd go Montgomery. Rob, I'd go Warren. Rob McDonald, I'd go Warren. Shergold, I'd go Ridley. Nicholas, I'd go Brock Purdy. Oh, we just ended, guys. There was a pause in the likes. No more likes on the screen meant we stopped our rapid fire session. Appreciate all of you guys tapping the screen like you did. We got up to almost 100,000 likes today. You guys did a great job supporting the show, almost reaching 100,000 likes. You guys are the absolute best. Really appreciate all of the support you guys show us. How about this? We will do one more thing when we hit 100,000 likes. I actually have a list of some of my favorite players this week. I put together a list. I will read out some of those names when we hit 100,000 likes. We're almost there, so I figure we just do one more thing, get up to 100,000 likes. I'll give out some of my favorite players of the day in terms of, or of the week in terms of fantasy. Players I like, players I hate. That way you guys can get a sense of it. We're going to stop the show after that. So only a couple more minutes left of the show, guys. We'll do some of my favorite players of the week at 100,000 likes. Ariel, I'd go Metcalf and Evans. 2K Sway, I'd go DJ Moore. We just hit 100,000 likes, so here you go. Here are some of my favorite players of the week. Quarterbacks that I like this week. Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, CJ Stroud, Josh Allen, Gardner Minshew. 5 quarterbacks I really like this week. Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, CJ Stroud, Josh Allen, and Gardner Minshew. 5 quarterbacks we really like this week. Okay, 5 quarterbacks we hate this week. 5 quarterbacks I don't like. This is the hate list. Russell Wilson, Sam Howell, Justin Herbert, Will Levis, and I'm going to say that I don't like Jared Goff. I don't like Jared Goff just because the running opportunity is so great, passing opportunity not great. So 5 quarterbacks I love this week are Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, CJ Stroud, Josh Allen, and Gardner Minshew. 5 quarterbacks I love this week. 5 quarterbacks I hate this week. Russell Wilson, Sam Howell, Justin Herbert, Will Levis, and Jared Goff. 5 quarterbacks I don't like this week. Now, running backs I like. Running backs I like this week. Here are 5 running backs I like this week. Jerome Ford, Jalen Warren, Raheem Mostert, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, and a sixth one, Isaiah Pacheco. 6 running backs I really like this week. Jerome Ford, Jaylen Warren, Raheem Mostert, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Isaiah Pacheco. 6 running backs I really like this week. Now, flip it. 6 running backs I hate this week. 6 running backs I hate this week. James Cook, Alexander Mattison, Ty Chandler, Devin Charbonnet, and Devin Singletary. Those are 5 running backs I don't like this week. James Cook, Alexander Mattison, Ty Chandler, Zach Charbonnet, and Devin Singletary. A.J. Dillon would be 6. A.J. Dillon would be number 6. So guys, those are some players that I love over the course of the next few days, and some players that I hate over the next few days. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We have been live now for almost 2 straight hours, about an hour and 50 minutes. We will be live tomorrow. We will do another show tomorrow. I will send out an alert. That show could be a morning show. That show could be an afternoon show. I'd like to do another morning show for you guys, given that there's some early NHL action, some Black Friday action. I'll probably come on tomorrow morning at around 10:30 again tomorrow. So make sure you guys follow us. We have over 500 people watching us right now across TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. No matter who you are, where you're watching, what you're doing, hit the follow button right now. We are live every single day, so make sure you are part of the best community of sports fans across all of social media. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, and become a butt fumbler today. Additionally, guys, we give out picks throughout every show, but if you want every bet that I make and you don't want to wait around for every pick that I make every day, DM me on Instagram. That's Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. The name of my company, Butt Fumble Sports. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram. I'll send you a link and a referral code, and you can see every bet that I make. So Josh, you just DM me on Instagram. You can see every bet that I make on the SHARPZ app. I just sent you the link and the referral code. So Josh, hit the link, put in the referral code, and look up my profile. You can toggle through every sport, every type of bet, and that way you can see every bet that I put my money on every day. Thanksgiving, Friday, this weekend. By the way, same goes Izzy Martinez. Izzy, thanks so much for DMing me. Izzy, you just got the link and the referral code. So every bet that I make, parlays, individual bets, doesn't matter the sport, the type of bet, they're all available for you. So Izzy Martinez, thanks for DMing me on Instagram. Hit the link, put in the referral code, look at my profile, and you'll see every bet that I have for today, tomorrow, this weekend, the rest of time, they're all there. You guys are the best. If I haven't said it enough during the show, I am so thankful. I am so grateful for this amazing audience. You guys are such passionate fans. It makes me so excited to come on live every day. I am so grateful. You guys give gifts. You tap the screen. You ask great questions. You say kind words. You're encouraging. I could not be more grateful and more thankful for all of you. All 80,000 of you. We have about 80,000 followers across all of our platforms, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I don't take you for granted. I know you guys have a lot of options out there for sports content, for content in general. The fact that you take time out of your day to watch me talk sports, I am eternally humbled. I am so grateful. I am so thankful, and I will never, ever take it for granted that you guys take time out of your day, time out of your lives to watch me talk sports. Duffel bag, there's a lot of love here at Butt Fumble Sports for all of you, and I hope you guys know it. I do have to say, today is a special day. It is the anniversary of the Butt Fumble. On this day in 2012, 2012, that made no sense. On this day in 2012, Mark Sanchez ran headfirst into his offensive lineman's ass and created one of the great blunders in sports history. If you've never seen it and you're like, why is this dude's company named Butt Fumble Sports? Go check out YouTube. Go see one of the great moments in sports history. And a big shout out to Mark Sanchez. Without your stupidity, without your poor execution, without you fumbling the ball, the name of my company would be different. So thank you, Butt Fumble, for existing. We are so happy to celebrate the anniversary of the Butt Fumble today. 11 years old and going strong. It's about 18 months of our company, but certainly a great anniversary. Guys, thank you. You guys are the best. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I hope you spend time with your family. I hope you have some great food. I hope you enjoy a great slate of football. And I hope you know that there's at least one person out there that thinks the world of you, and it's Butt Fumble Sports. I am so grateful. I cannot wait to talk to you guys again tomorrow. I hope you guys stay healthy. I hope you stay safe. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Now, I will put out a programming alert on Instagram, so that way you guys know exactly when we come live. Might be tomorrow morning, might be in the afternoon. Still got to figure things out with the family. Until tomorrow, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everybody. You guys are the absolute best, and I hope you guys are as blessed today as every day with your sports bets and your fantasy matchups. Until tomorrow, happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving, and we will catch you guys on Friday, Black Friday, for some more sports talk. Until then, goodbye, everybody. So grateful for you. See you guys later.